Embroidery thread is polyester, and you can sublimate on polyester. You get where I'm going with this? Let's try it out. Hey there, welcome to my channel. My name is Sean, and in today's video, I'm going to be making a 3D puff shirt, embroidery shirt, but with a twist. We're actually going to sublimate on top of our 3D puff design. So I'm going to go over the supplies that I have, and then I'm going to get the shirt stitched out, and then I'm going to show you the steps to sublimate on top of your 3D puff design. All right, so the supplies that you're going to need, you're going to need your shirt or whatever garment that you're going to be embroidering on. I also have some scissors, some tweezers. I'll be using this for the puff to push any pieces of the foam back underneath the threads that might be sticking out once it's finished embroidering. I do have my embroidery foam. I'm using 3mm craft foam, or not 3mm embroidery foam, and I got this foam from Sulky. And then I'm going to be using some cutaway stabilizer. So I'm going to go ahead and get this hooped up. I'll be using my 8x13 mighty hoop to get this stitched out. So I'm going to go ahead, we'll go get this hooped up, get it on the machine, get it stitched out, and then I'll show you the sublimation process. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put my hoop on here. And then my stabilizer, we'll get our shirt hooped up and we will be good to go. And I also already have my shirt marked. I put a sticker here so I can make sure it is centered and where I want it to stitch out at. And then you're just going to go ahead and line up your seams here at the top, making sure everything is nice and straight and even. Okay, everything looks good there. So I'm gonna go ahead, grab the top hoop, and we're all hooped up. Now let's go over to the machine. We are over at the press now. I have my shirt fully stitched out, and actually I don't want to move any foam, so I'm going to put that little piece that came out back. And then I'm going to grab my image off the printer. This is the image here, and then I'm just going to lay that right over the foam and make sure it's covering everything. And then I'm gonna put down a piece of butcher paper, lay that down, and let this press 400 degrees for 60 seconds. Firm pressure. All right, let's see what she's looking like. And my foam did kind of curl up, but it didn't hurt the shirt or anything like that. So you can see it also pressed onto the foam too. And that is how it turned out. I probably could have used a bit of a darker color, but you can see it in there. I just should have used a darker color. But I like how it looks. Okay, so let me grab my pick and shears, clean up the inside, and this is pretty much done. Like when I lifted up the heat press, it's basically your foam's gonna come right up, so you don't have to worry about peeling up your foam. The heat press helps you with that process. And so there's just some threads on the back. I'm gonna just get my lighter here and take care of those. And clean that up, make that look good. All right. and then cut this down. I like how it turned out. I just wish I would have used a darker color because it's like a watercolor design that I use, but I use a lighter color. I probably should have used a more brighter, vibrant color, and it probably would have showed up even better, but it still came out good. All right, so let's turn this back out. Yes, I like how that turned out. I do have a couple threads here I need to get. Then I'm gonna just take my lighter over that just a little bit, and it does work. So you can sublimate on it, but again, I should have used a darker image. So that's how it's looking, if you can see it at all. I'm gonna try it again, and I'm going to change the colors on my image on the next shirt that I make. But I mean, hey, it works. So just another way to personalize your designs or your shirts or whatever it is that you're embroidering on. If you're using white embroidery thread, which is polyester, then you can actually sublimate onto that thread to make it unique. So I hope this tutorial was helpful. I just wanted to try some now. It popped in my mind a couple nights ago, so I'm like, well, let's see how it goes. And as you can see, the foam basically curled up and just rolled right off on there. And again, I had my press set at 400 degrees for 60 seconds. You could probably do maybe 380, around that range, 380 to 400 degrees, depending on your press. But if you guys have any questions, let me know below in the comments, and I'll be happy to answer as always. But I will check you guys out in the next video. See you later.